Okay, here's my Eskimo one-man flip over shanty that I got. I just want to go through the mods that I did to it. What I've done are what I think are necessary, sensible things to help you fish efficiently. And I've seen a lot of stuff where there'll be like somebody will make a platform and then, you know, carpet it, put doors on it, make it really nice, but all that just wastes space by, you know, making a platform, making a specific compartment for this, specific compartment for that, and then you run out of room real quick. So this is what I found worked best to maximize space. I've taken this this sled out quite a few times, and then after that I decided to pimp it out, and this is where I'm at. So what I have is the Eskimo one-man doesn't come with a seat, which is something I prefer. That way I can put my glide light in here. So this is my glide light. My glide light sled has my fish bucket in it. I always usually have like a 5-gallon pail or some kind of pail to hold my fish, and so if my bucket that I have to hold my fish is also my seat, I save space. If I had a seat right here and then also had a bucket behind there, that, you know, where you risk tipping over and having fish all over the place and just, you know, using more space, that would kind of be unwanted. So what I really like that I have just a seat that is also doubles as my fish bucket. Also, if I want to run and gun, I can use my glide light and pull it out of the sled real quick. So anyway, some of the modifications that I've done, I put this rod rack on here, which I think works out really well. No, Kula! Sorry. It's a rod rack that holds 4 rods. And I was trying to find a way where when I went out before, I was laying my rods down like right here and over there. Cool. And it worked out alright, but I didn't really like laying my rods all over the place, so instead I put that rod rack in. When I would fly across a lake or whatever, last time I went out, I'd put my rods down here in the glide light, but you know, you can't leave them. You can't leave your rods in front of the glide light there when you're sitting down. So I didn't want to have to shift them all around every time I wanted to move. So what I did instead was put that rod rack in there. It works out really well where, you know, I put these lure caddies on here. But they're not needed for this, but they are nice to have this way. That way your lures just don't come off and get all tangled up inside your storage bag and everything. But basically I mounted the rod holders so they were low enough to where they didn't run the risk of the rods didn't run the risk of having the hooks of the jigs catch on the tarp of the shanty. So anyway, that works out really, really well. I like how they sit in there and they are out of the way of the pole, so you can just flip it open and closed without worrying about it. And next, I've also put some rod holders on here. Put a few more in the shanty too. I got this little platform here. So anyway, I'll go through the rest of it and get in the shanty to show you. It's going to be kind of dark in here, but it is what it is. So anyway, this is the setup. In the back, I have a Frable light up there. This helps me see in the back. I mean, it works out really well. So I put my Markham back here. And in case anyone's curious, there's plenty of room to have a gigantic fish finder and a heater in this shanty with 2 holes. I put my heater back here behind the glide light lid. Oh man, this is hard to get to. Sorry about the camera work or lack of it. Anyway, there's 2 holes, a Markham, and the Portable Buddy heater. Sorry, I'm trying to find out which light works best here. Probably works best. Anyway, plenty roomy in here, and then, like I said, I got some rod holders down here. These are the Frable rod holders. You can buy these for like $10 for 2 of them. I don't know if I'm going to keep this one here, but it's not as necessary. So what I originally had is these cold snap rod holders over here. I haven't even taken the shanty out with these. I like them, but the fact that the fact that this is going to blow, these poles are going to rock back and forth a lot while I'm fishing. I'm thinking it probably won't be good to have a rod in this rod rack, even though, or in this rod holder, even though they're awesome rod holders. I don't know if you can see that, but these things... No, Kula, don't do that! God, man, she's going to ruin this shanty. Sorry, she's smacking the tarp here. Anyway, you can move your rod holder however you want. And it's pretty slick, but I just have a feeling that they're not going to stay very still in the wind. So that's why I got these rod holders. Drop your rod in. It's nice and out of the way. Put one on the other side too. Besides that, I have this little platform here I made. This is Velcroed on. It's just a little Sterilite container. It's $2. It holds all my stuff. It also works as a nice little table when I want to get my wax worms out. I can set the lid on there. There's a cargo net down here. I don't know if you can see this, but there's a cargo net right here. So the glide light doesn't go all the way up against this tub. And so because of that, you can put stuff here, which is really nice. And the cargo net keeps the stuff from going all over the shanty. Besides that, I said I got the rod racks over there. And that's pretty much it. That's all you really need, I think, in a shanty to fish efficiently. You don't need floors and everything else. But anyway, also I have this board. Let me grab it. Flip the shanty back over. I bought this, or I bought it. I made this board here. It sits like that, and then oh wow, why can't I see here? Oh, sorry. I'm gonna probably router it out, have a little tray here so I can set stuff down. I don't know if I'm going to keep it though. I don't like the fact that you got to take this down every time you want to flip the shanty over and go somewhere. I like the fact that on this little platform down here, if I want to set some jigs or whatever in this box, I can set them there, close the lid, and I can run with it. And I don't have to worry about them falling out. This, when you flip over the shanty, you got to remove it, which that's all you got to do to remove it. Put it on. It's on. It's not too difficult. So, you can use it as an armrest or whatever. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this on there, but I made it at one point. I'll paint it and make a tray in it, possibly if I think it's going to be worthwhile. But anyway, that's what I think a shanty needs to be in order to fish well. One of my favorite things is having this rod holder on the side, so I got a place to put my rods. I don't know, it just works out really well. Probably the reason I think that's my favorite thing is because I went out and had to have rods laying all over the shanty and did not like that. It didn't cause any problems, but it's going to someday. I'm going to break a rod that way or tangle up rods or whatnot. So anyway, that's the shanty. Put that board in there. Flip the shanty over. Oops. Oh shoot. Anyway, that's the shanty. I don't know. That's all the mods I think you need to do. Hope you like it.